Hey there, Tubanites. It's your friendly neighborhood flash in the pan. Coming back to you once again with the Sons of Liberty Gunworks M4-89. Wearing my Tiger Stripe 4.0 paint pattern. Thank you very much. I have removed the flashlight, the Olight Odin flashlight that I previously had on my Savage AR, and then put it on this rifle. It seemed a little more fitting for this, being as it's likely to be my go-to rifle, considering. I've talked about this before in another video, but I originally found Sons of Liberty on a Black Rifle Coffee podcast. And prior to that, I think I had seen their name pop up once or twice, but didn't really know much about them. And of course, they talked about it there. And as I stated in another video, I really liked the whole mindset behind the company is they were trying to make essentially the most reliable AR that you can buy. Now, I'm sure that's not necessarily precisely what they meant, but very reliable, because there's plenty of other higher end guns, let's say. I would say Sons of Liberty are probably upper mid tier ARs. That's based purely on the price point, not necessarily on the quality. But you have like Geisley, you have what's the other one? Lewis Machine and Tool, Knights. Like those are like high end stuff that, yeah, you're probably going to get a very reliable firearm. But like as far as a reasonably priced firearm that is going to be reliable, this is kind of the gist of what I got from them. And I really enjoyed the idea behind it, because they made it sound like, or at least Mike Michalski, who is kind of the bigger voice from that company, he's like, we essentially want you to break it. And they've got a couple videos out where they've taken one of their rifles. It might have been an M4-89, I forget, and it was legit used as a therapy tool, let's call it, within their shop. I think did they call it the Gorilla Gun? Yeah, somebody's going to correct me, but they essentially, this gun was used when somebody had like a rough day at work and they just wanted to abuse something, and they would beat the out of this gun, and then they'd put a magazine in it and shoot it, and it just kept, they ran it over with a forklift. You'd have to go watch videos. They abused the crap out of this thing, and it still ran. So their whole mindset behind the company is reliability, and if you break it, we'll fix it. Reasonably, obviously, if you're really trying to break it, you can break anything, but reasonable usage. So you shoot out the barrel, they'll replace it. You blow up a BCG, they'll replace it. Blah blah blah. Just not even, no question. Anyways, I really like the idea. All right, so I finally got this thing out to the range. I had my kids with me, my son and my daughter, and we put just under 400 rounds into this thing, and we had exactly 3 malfunctions. One of them, we shot nothing but my hand loads. All right, so one of them, the primer fell out of the primer pocket, and apparently that's important for a round to discharge. So that was one malfunction. The other 2 were caused, and if you pay attention in the video when they happen, they were caused by the same 2 pair of magazines that I have. I should have brought them out here, and of course I forgot to. You know what? I'm going to pause. I'll be right back. Okay, I got them. So they were both ASC magazines. See, even one of them has a question mark on it. That's there for a reason. If I remember right, I was dry firing with these guys. I got snap caps, and both of them, but I think it happened more with this one, with the question mark on it, than the other one. But they've both been suspect since that. I had problems. It was trying to double feed during during dry firing. And if you look at the video, you'll see that both the times that we have any kind of malfunction, it's with either one of these magazines, because they're neon green. They stand out, is my point. I'm going to blame that on the magazine. Now that sounds like a cop-out, and maybe it is, and I am more than willing to spend more time and money shooting out of this rifle, because I take them at their word. I do want to shoot the piss out of this rifle, and I want to see how it performs. I'm not one of the kind of people that believes in not cleaning their weapons. I believe if you are going to potentially leave your life on the line based on the performance of something, you need to take care of it. I'll leave that to the high money YouTubers to do. That's not me. I take care of my stuff, and this being the most expensive AR that I have, plus the most expensive red dot. I've spared no, well, the light, I guess you can argue I went budget on that. This is something I'm going to rely on if I need something to rely on. So that's important to me, reliability. So I'm going to take that lesson with these magazines and either try it with these magazines again, or try it without these magazines again and see how it goes. These were the only two that caused malfunctions, or the same one twice. I didn't keep that close a track. So far so good. And also, as we've talked about before, still smells like gunpowder every time you wreck that charging handle. This is a good gun. I really enjoy their trigger. They call it, I forget what they call it, like Mike talked about it before in another video where he said, you know, when it comes to a regular kind of standard AR trigger, which I don't really mind actually, they're decent triggers for the most part. But he said it's kind of, there's a lottery system of sorts. Like sometimes you can get a really good kind of standard mil-spec trigger, or sometimes you get kind of a really bad mil-spec trigger. So they've kind of taken the guesswork out of it, and so they called it, I forget the cool name, they have a cool name for it, but like it's like they take the lottery out of it and you get a good mil-spec trigger. And I have to agree with that. This trigger it's not too heavy, it's not too light, it's consistent, and it just feels like home, if that sounds dumb. I would say so far the money's worth it. But I'm going to keep shooting the crap out of it and see how it goes. So here comes the video. Thanks for watching.
Looks like you're on.
I think so.
Oh no.